Hi everyone, it's Chenzo from Reality Art Pod, here with part 2 of my cast assessment of Big Brother 28. This time, I'll be assessing the 3 CBS reality legends who will be joining the game. I held off on this until we were sure, but you know what? I've seen enough. I feel sure. If you didn't catch part 1, I ranked the rest of the players, scoring them on potential for competition ability, strategy, social skills, game plan, and my overall first impression. On your screen is the ranking of the 14 newbies. Before I dive in, I'll put a link in the description to my playlist, which includes part 1. I'll be recapping Big Brother all summer, so if you like the video, consider liking and subscribing. But let's get into it. Starting with the lowest combined score of the 3 with 64%, it's Angela, who I am so excited is back. It's the crazy eyes of it all, the charcuterie, the dramatics, the crying, the twit of it all. I'm losing it. We met Angela on Big Brother 26, where she had a crazy roller coaster ride, and against honestly all odds, made it to 6th place. I gave her a 7 for competitions. Most people come on the show and win nothing, but Angela was able to win 2 HOHs and a veto. She's good at carnival game type things, isn't a very physical player. The fact that she's capable of winning things, but does have so many weaknesses, leaves her at a 7 for me. It was hard to score game plan without any interviews from the players, but I think a 7 is what I'd give anyone who's in her shoes. She's experienced, has definitely thought about what she's gonna do. It would be unfair to give her too much credit without hearing what she thinks. I gave higher scores for strategic ability because she does always know what's going on in the house and offers good ideas to others. The problem is she's not always very respected by the others, so they either don't listen to her altogether or they ignore her in the moment, then act like her idea is theirs a few hours later. At least that's what happened on her season. I subtracted some social points because she is going to have blowups and make enemies. I would be shocked if she didn't, but I gave her a 6 for social because she is capable of making friends. Overall, I'm giving a 5 on how I feel about her in the game. If she's nominated with the 2 other vets, chances are she can't beat them in a blockbuster competition to save herself, and I feel like the rookies are going to demonize her like Keanu was with Rachel. If they watch recap videos, they probably just think she's a horrible person and will happily vote her out, and I fear the other 2 vets are going to see her as an expendable number. So much would have to go luckily right for her to make it far in the game, but she is a lucky ducky, so she lands here with a total score of 64, which puts her in 9th place out of 17. Next, with a score of 74, we met Rick Devens on Survivor Edge of Extinction, where he proved to be a scrappy player, fighting against the odds to keep himself in the game. After fighting for his life to get back in the game when he was eliminated, he found idols and got creative to get himself into the finale of that season, and returned for Survivor 50, where he was back at it again. He calls it playing with joy, testing the limits of the game and the other players, looking for creative ways to save himself. He even made history flipping that Mr. Beast coin. First of all, I get so many comments about me being anti-Devens, and I do try my best to be unbiased. I'm working on it. I'm giving him a fresh chance. I gave him an 8 for competitions. He's decent at Survivor challenges, but I feel he will be very good at a lot of random things Big Brother throws at them, like guessing how many jelly beans are in a jar and shuffleboard. There are no hidden idols on Big Brother, at least not historically, so he's going to have to go hard in competitions if he wants to save himself like he does on Survivor. I scored him highly for strategic ability. He's a highly competent person and self-aware. After 2 seasons of Survivor and spending a lot of time with strategic legends, including Suri, he has so much knowledge, so much more than the 14 rookies especially. Lower scores for social skills, but not low. On both his Survivor seasons, he does find himself on the bottom socially and struggles to connect deeply with some people. I gave him a 7 for game plan because we just don't know. He still probably has a better plan than the rookies coming in, but I don't think he came into Survivor 50 with the best plan, but there I go again. He lands at number 4 under Lyric. Please, Devens fans, let's not call me biased. Let's look at the glass 13 slots full and not 3 empty. Finally, with an 84 overall score, I'm putting D, who is on a reality TV tear. We met her on season 45 of Survivor, where she won competitions, had a showmance, lied and swore on her family, and pretty much skipped her way to $1 million. She went on the challenge and was a contender there, and will one day win the challenge, by the way. And she came back to Survivor 50, where she didn't do terribly. Highest scores for competitions. We've seen her compete better at physical challenges, but a lot of Big Brother challenges have a physical element. She's a smart cookie and performs well under pressure. Also high for strategic ability, as she won Survivor with the kind of strategy that would work even better on Big Brother. If she gets into a majority alliance with the showmance here, she's good. I did give her a slightly higher game plan score than the other 2 vets because I do believe she'll have a better plan than the other 2 coming into this. She not just comes from the school of Survivor, but also the school of Johnny Bananas. Having both worked with and dated Johnny Bananas, if you put Johnny Bananas' strategy in Dee's brain on top of what she already knows, that's some scurry shit. So with an overall 84 score, more, that does move her to number 1 on my overall rankings by a lot. So there you have my final 17-person player ranking. I'm hoping there's not a secret 18th house guest because I hated making this graphic twice. With that said, I'll be back after the Thursday premiere to recap the show. If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss it. Until then, you know where to find me. Bye.